Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division title. Our tale of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well.
You ready? You ready?
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be. Knee to the body.
Nice knees.
Big knee.
Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom.
Another nice knee to the body.
These knees are brutal.
Once again, employing the knee. Knee to the body here, Joe, inside control. Gets tagged again on the inside.
Oh, this is not good.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Beautiful elbow there. That was a hard elbow there by the champion.
Working from the top now. Nice elbow there. Zingano gets touched, and once again, it's that elbow. That has been there all night. Defense has got to be better. Making all these shots count.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion.
She continues to work here from top position. Nice elbow.
Those are some decent elbows.
We'll see if she can set up the armbar now.
It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Break the grip. That's it. That's it. Beautiful technique in winning this fight by armbar.
Yeah, near perfection for her in terms of the execution of that armbar. She worked to isolate the arm, eventually secured it, and the tap came shortly thereafter. So a big win, and it goes in the books by way of the armbar here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there she is, celebrating with her corner, the queen of the 135ers, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. And how about the method of victory tonight as she gets it done by submission?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, the Destroyer.
So after an emphatic submission win here tonight, she remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. And this arguably is her most dominant performance here tonight. A lot of people thought this was a qualified, credentialed #1 contender, and she was, but she proved no match for the champion here tonight, and the celebration is on. Hard to blame them after this result here tonight. Congratulations to the and still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor. To win in the UFC isn't easy. To do it as many times in a row as this women's bantamweight standout has is a remarkable feat that has this fighter on the verge of even more big things in the world-renowned octagon, as she prepares for her latest battle in mixed martial arts' ultimate proving ground. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights. Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. It came as a shock to the MMA community when this fighter left her longtime gym recently. But that surprise was nothing compared to the reaction felt around the globe when she agreed to fight her longtime training partner in a compelling matchup in the world-renowned Octagon. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it is our main event, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight title. Our tale of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this championship fight. Will we crown a new UFC? Oh! Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Back to the feet. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Absolutely brutal elbows here.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job.
The cut on her face is getting worse. Got that rear naked choke hand positioning. Looks like she's got that rear naked choke locked in tight. She may have to tap. This choke is getting tighter. That's it. That's it. Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Well, Joe, can't say we're all that surprised, right? She told us during fight week that she needed to work on her overall efficiency. She wanted to get this fight to the ground early and often. That is exactly what she did, and maybe the submission win came even earlier than she expected it to, but a near-perfect performance out of this young woman here tonight.
And here we see it again from a second angle. Cuts off the blood supply, and there's the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there she is as the celebration continues in the corner. The queen of the 135ers, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, your winner tonight by way of submission. What a way to get the job done and leave with the UFC gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 24 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, the Destroyer.
So after an emphatic submission win here tonight, she remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. And this arguably is her most dominant performance here tonight. A lot of people thought this was a qualified, credentialed #1 contender, and she was, but she proved no match for the champion here tonight, and the celebration is on. Hard to blame them after this result here tonight. Congratulations to the and still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. When the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion won her belt, no one knew what to expect from the fighter with the exciting style and unyielding confidence. Yet since that memorable title-winning night, she has successfully defended the belt multiple times, and she shows no signs of slowing down as her next title defense approaches. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division title. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and some differences in reach.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this championship fight.
Oh, flying knee!
Lands a big right hand early. Oh, big huge right hand!
Back up. She's got the Muay Thai clinch here.
Oh, big knee!
Ronda's in trouble. Oh!
Oh! Well, she's up to her feet here, but she is hurting, Joe. That knee might have landed there.
She's got the Thai clinch here.
Now her right hand.
Oh, solid jab.
Big body shot.
To the body. Hard left hand.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand.
This is crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Lands a good combination. Once again establishing the jab here.
Nasty combinations here. There's that jab. Big shot to the head. She's hurt. She is stunned. This could be it right here.
Oh!
Nice jab.
Oh. Wow. Gets up again here, but hurting.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Roundhouse, Joe. Made that look easy.
That's a nice clean shot.
Whoa! Whoa! Well, she's able to get up again here, Joe, but look at her. She is visibly injured. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Beautiful body shot there, too. Trying to spin to the back.
Well, Rousey's lower jaw does not look good. I'm not sure it could be any more swollen. She continues to fight through it. Let's see how far she can go.
And now she's got full mount. Oh, nice elbow.
Making all these shots count.
Beautiful elbow there. That was a hard elbow there by the champion. She's attacking with a guillotine here. That choke looks locked up tight.
Getting tighter.
Outstanding.
That will do it.
Round's about to end. Sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Yeah, great stuff by her there, and you've got to admire her focus. You could tell that she was definitely in pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but it didn't come. She didn't want to rush it. She continued to let her skills take over, and then the submission does materialize almost organically near the end of the round.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, celebrating with her corner, the queen of the 135ers, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. And how about the method of victory tonight as she gets it done by submission?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 32 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight
After an emphatic submission win here tonight, she remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, and this arguably is her most dominant performance here tonight. A lot of people thought this was a qualified, credentialed #1 contender, and she was, but she proved no match for the champion here tonight, and the celebration is on. Hard to blame them after this result here tonight. Congratulations to the and still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world.
Let's get side control, but don't let her out. Hold her down, that's right. There you go, good job. Let's keep doing that now. Good job. There's nowhere for her to go. That's it, you're doing well. Dominate that position. Love that top position. Now let's focus on half guard. I want you to lock down and don't let your opponent out. Great job on the ground. That's what I want to see in this next fight. The way. Pound and move, pound and move. Great job with those strikes. Pound and pass, pound and pass. That's how you control. Good job. There's nowhere for her to go.
All right, coming up next, it is our main event, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight title. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach.
You ready? You ready?
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be.
Oh! Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming?
Back to the feet.
Nice takedown.
Knee to the body. Big elbow
beautiful
there,
elbow. Another nice knee. Oh, right hand. Thumping right hand.
Big knee to the body.
Another nice knee. Outstanding knees. She establishes full mount. Beautiful elbow there. That was a hard elbow there by the champion.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, big elbows. Oh, now she lands some huge elbows.
Nice elbow to the head here. It appears the cuts opened up on her nose.
Cyborg gets touched, and once again, it's that elbow. That has been there all night. Defense has got to be better. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Hard elbows.
Cyborg gets pounded here with these elbows to the head. Oh, and again with the big elbow, Joe. That hurts to watch. Mixing in the elbows.
Oh, elbow to the head.
Elbows landing now.
Nasty ground and pound elbows here.
Oh, one elbow after the next. Man!
Referee's gonna stand him up here. Good call.
Oh, here's a kick to the body, blocked though by Cyborg. And she connects there. Oh!
This could be it right here. Body kick, look at that. Oh!
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Tremendous hook, landed flush for the victory.
Yeah, that's a big win, Joe, and if you're trying to send a message to the rest of this division, that is how you send it. So a near-perfect shot for her to end the fight. She had this crowd behind her all night long, and I'm not sure how many other fighters in this division could have absorbed that strike and stayed in the fight. A near-perfect land to get the knockout win here tonight.
Check it out here. Crank right on the jaw.
Well, that knockout win is useful for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World. She lit up this arena here tonight, and you can be sure the celebration is on and will continue deep into the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, the Destroyer.
And still UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, and she certainly got it done in a major way tonight. Another one for the highlight reel as she defends the belt with a knockout of the #1 contender. And it's always nice to see the sportsmanship after the fight, but also nice to see the embrace with coach and pupil, and to see the celebration in that corner after a big result like this. It was a long build up to this title fight, a long training camp, but in the end, she gets her hand raised yet again. Congratulations to the undisputed Queen of the 135ers.
I want to see a tight rubber guard here. Beautiful job controlling the action.